Hi, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to wrap a present. Now, the skill of wrapping a present is very important because it can be used in so many different occasions and scenarios. Christmas, birthdays, weddings, just if you feel like getting your friend a gift, Valentine's Day, pretty much any holiday you can think of might entail wrapping a present. So today I'm going to be teaching you two ways how to do it. If you have wrapping paper, we're going to do the wrapping paper way, but if you don't have wrapping paper laying around, you can always use a gift bag and tissue paper or tissue paper by itself. So what you're going to need is scissors to cut the wrapping paper of your choice. You're going to need some clear Scotch tape, and I like to use the dispenser. Like if you have a dispenser, that's great too because it makes pulling the tape off super easy instead of having to find the end of it if you just have the tape roll itself. You're gonna need your present. Today I'm gonna be wrapping a pair of shoes and ribbon if you choose, or a bow to decorate the present at the end. And if you choose to do the tissue paper slash bag wrapping style, you'll need a bag and tissue paper. So the first step to wrapping the present is you're gonna want to pick your wrapping paper, and I just got this, so I'm gonna open it up. And obviously there's so many different kinds of wrapping paper for the different occasions, Christmas wrapping paper, birthday wrapping paper, but in the spirit of summer arriving, I'm gonna be using this flamingo wrapping paper because I love flamingos, and in the spirit of summer, it's very summery. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna lay out your paper, and you're going to take your present and place it in the center of the wrapping paper. And another tip I would like to say is that when you're buying wrapping paper, especially for beginners, there's paper that has these grid marks on it, as you can see right here. And so this is super helpful when you're cutting, so you can cut a straight line. And there's wrapping paper that doesn't have these lines, which is fine too if you're good at cutting straight lines. But it's super helpful so you can measure it and you can mark on it too. So you're gonna wanna place your present around the center, and the first thing you wanna do is take the loose end, not the part that's still attached, and fold it over the present till it's about halfway on top of the box. And depending on the present, if you want like the top of it to not have the creases, you can flip your present over, and then so that way when you're done wrapping, the top is where the bow goes. So the first thing you want to do is measure that out and then grab a piece of tape. And I like to start by just putting the tape here so that it's secure and doesn't move. So just place it, take the tape and attach it right to the box. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this and kind of measure to make sure you have enough. And then once you have enough, you're gonna see if you have lines, then you're gonna make a cut on the line that it matches. Otherwise, just estimate. So I'm gonna go right about here and just make that incision and cut right along this line. You can also, with your scissors, kind of go like this. I'm not very good at it, but you can glide them across. Cut all the way down. Once that's cut, you can go ahead and set your wrapping paper to the side, and then you're going to take this in and wrap it over, and then you're going to tape it right here so it's secure. Just like this. The next step is, you can see I have a lot of extra paper. So what I'm going to do is we're going to create triangle folds. So what we're going to do is fold it down along the crease right here and kind of create a triangle, which I will show you in just a second. So it's going to look like this when you crease it, and then you're going to take this part and fold it in to make a triangle, just like this. Make sure it's nice and tight, and then you're going to take a piece of tape and secure it. So at this point, it should look something like this. And you're going to do the same to the other side. You're going to crease it and then fold a triangle and put a piece of tape. And then you see we have this big extra thing. So you can kind of adjust it. You can make you can tuck this part and make it a square shape, or you can just simply just fold this part right over onto the top. So it's gonna look like this. And you're gonna fold it just like that. And then take a piece of tape and secure it. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same on this side. Crease the paper, make a triangle fold, tape it. And then do it on this part, crease it, make a triangle fold, and then tape it. And then fold this part over, make sure it's nice and make it look pretty. And then tape it. And then what I like to do is like any spots where it's kind of loose, like right here, you can see there's a space, and like right here. So I'll just take extra pieces of tape and just tape those spots so it's extra secure so that it doesn't like tear or anything like that. So I'll just take my tape and just secure the extra parts that are loose. And another thing is if you're wrapping a present that's like more bulky or like heavy, you may want to get wrapping paper that's a little bit stronger. This paper I actually just got at the dollar store, and it's super cute, and it's good for presents that are lightweight and doesn't need to be like super sturdy, but it does rip easier, so that's something to be aware of. So if you have a present that is like more heavy and you need like more sturdy wrapping paper, I would suggest going to like a craft store or something, because they have more high-tech wrapping paper, I suppose. So it looks like this in the end. It's all wrapped up, and you can choose at the end to top it off with a bow or ribbon, which I'm gonna do. So what I like to do is I like to take my ribbon and put it underneath the present like this and measure it so that I know I have enough to make a little bow. So once I see, oh, that's pretty good, then I'm gonna take my scissors and cut it. And then I'm gonna make a tie and then do a little bow like this. And another thing you can do is take the ends with your scissor to curl them. I might not have enough here, but you go like this, and it curls the ends, and it makes them curly. So this is what it looks like. Got a little bow, and of course you don't have to use ribbon. You can use like present bows. I just don't have those with me today, but that is also an option, and you can also put a gift tag on there and write to and from, or you can put a little card on there. Now the second way, if you don't have wrapping paper, is I'm gonna show you how to, it's a little bit more convenient how to make a present, wrap a present in just a simple gift bag. So this is my happy birthday gift bag. So what you're gonna wanna do is say my tape is the present, put the present inside the bag, and you don't want them to be able to see what's inside. So one trick that's actually super cool, not all bags have this, but as you can see, like you can either grab it from the outside or pull it from the inside. So if you pull it from the inside and then cross them, it closes the bag and you can tape it. Whereas if you were to pull from the outside, it's just open. So what I like to do is pull the strings from the inside and then cross them just like this. And then I like to take my tissue paper and you don't need too much tissue paper, just enough to cover the present so the person who you're giving it to can't peek inside. So you're gonna take this, and what I like to do is kind of pinch in the middle like this and crumble it up. And then you're just gonna stick it like that and take another piece and do it until the present is covered so you can't see it. So it's gonna look something like this. Oh. And then kind of puff it up so the tissue paper sticks out. just like that. So that is my 2 different ways of how to wrap a present that you're giving to someone, and I think it's a super great skill to have. So I hope you learned a lot and enjoyed it. Thank you.